So now the only thing the market worried about right now, is rate cuts. That's the only thing on the table right now. Trump extends the China tariffs by 90 days. Now, here's my question to y'all. Did we not expect that anyway? President Donald Trump has signed an executive order that will prevent high U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods from snapping back into effect from another 90 days. The order was signed just hours before midnight when the pause on Trump tariffs was supposed to go. All right. Did we not expect that? I think in the Patreon, we talked about it. But I told my Patreon people this. I'm not going to lie. They asked talking about Taco Trump. I say, now listen. Y'all saying that taco shit. When he synced the market, don't be mad. The boy said, you know what? You right. You right. You right, Trav. You know what I'm saying? But we expected that. You know why? Because the Chinese are not, and I mean, they're not like the Europeans. They're not like, they do hard business. So they're going to have to talk because China will get away from the table. And you see they'll go tariff for tariff with us. Ain't nobody else do it like that. So in this case, you got to say, all right, hey. And I don't even think it's him being weak. I think it's him, somebody being in his ear like, hey, Scott Bessent, man who studied under George Soros, who almost broke the Bank of Europe, said, hey, let's go and extend this. We got to sit at the table with them. You know, we don't even want, right now is all right. We got everything all right. The market, and I know him, hey, the market's doing good. Chill out. The market's is doing, if I can get you to leave Jay Powell alone. The market's doing good. Let us deal with this. Go do pick a fight with whoever you want to pick a fight with. Let us go mess with an American company. Go mess with an American company. Let us handle this. Now, I do think in 90 days, we'll have something. 90 days is August, September, October, November. I think in 90 days, we come back with something. I think we come back with something. And this gives the market relief. So now the only thing the market worried about right now, is rate cuts. That's the only thing on the table right now. We see where the CPI data came in a little lower than expected at 2.7, but year-over-year data came at 3, so that's as expected. So there's no meeting this month. They're going to be in one of them doing something, one of them big talks they're going to have. They're going to have that talk and then come back September. I think we get a rate cut. I think we get a cut in September. Inflation accelerates less than expected. Here we go right here. Inflation ticked high in July. According to new government data released, remain alert how much President Trump tariffs are beginning to affect consumer costs. The latest data from the Bureau of Statistics showed that core inflation, which includes volatile food, energy, rose 3.1 in the past, ahead of July 2.9 increase, indicating that rising goods inflation is no longer being offset by easing services. Monthly core inflation has increased, also surpassing the prior 0.2 tick up and marked the largest gain in 6 months. Headed into the report, economists had expected core inflation to rise 3 year over year, 0.2 monthly. So year over year, it was at 2.7. So, so that's what that little more small percentage, that was what they, we was in a good spot with that. But I told my people, and I told him this morning, and shout out to Ab, because he said the same thing. He was like, hey, and I always say this to my people in the group, hey, if you not like trying to just capitalize off, so let me say this. There's 3 parts to the market. There's the 9:30 to 11 o'clock market. Whatever that move is, you can play that move. But then at 11 o'clock, all the way to 3 o'clock, something completely different happens. Now, it can be a continuation of that move, or it can be a switch up of that move. That's a different set of rules. And then you have the 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, power hour. That's where you can see a huge spike or a sell-off. Bro, I done had days where I'm up $100,000 until 3 o'clock. That thing go from 100,000 to 20,000. You like, bruh, what the hell? So there's 3 different times of the market, and you can actually play all 3 times. You can play that first hour and a half, you can play that middle part of the day, and then you can play that end. So if you're a day trader, you can play that first hour, you can play that last hour. And if you're a longer trader, the middle, that's why most of my trades gonna usually be around that 10:45 to 1 o'clock time frame. That's my chart. I'm good to go. Unless I see something on the news that's a fundamental catalyst that's gonna change the way the market moves. Other than that, man, I'm chilling. If I ain't made my play by like 1 o'clock, I'm like, man, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Unless I come in the chat and say, hey, I'm gonna make me a power hour play, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll let them know this is a power hour play. You know what I'm saying? So the S&P has officially closed above 6,400 for the first time ever in history. That puts us up 33% from April 25 low. That's $13.5 trillion in 4 months. I want you to think about something. The one thing that I can say is, in the Patreon, we got all of that. We got the Metas, we got the Netflixes, we got some Palantir, we got some Nvidia, we got some AVGO, we got some of that. Right? We got some of that. And so what I want to say is, we got some Lily in there before it failed us. We got some Lily in there before it failed us. So I want to say that Patreon, we got all of that. And I want to tell y'all I'm proud of y'all. I want to tell y'all I'm proud of y'all because it's not easy to shake back from an L. Y'all stay firm, y'all stay locked in, y'all stay dedicated, y'all rocked out. For me, it's not about who made the most money, it's about how many people that we impact, and it's about impacting people, making people believe it. You know, they got people in the Patreon like, bro, you know, I hit this. Bro, trap, this. You know, and they're getting better. So for that, man, I just want to tell y'all, man, I'm just proud of y'all, man. I'm really freaking proud of y'all, man. Because it take boldness. And I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people left the Patreon during that time. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people left, but a lot of people stayed. A lot of people stayed, and they thugged it out, bro. And not only did they thug it out, but you was able to come out on the other side like, hey, that shit built me, bro.